Hey guys, I'm going to be showing you a replay of Veslar in his Churchill III premium British tank. So I'm going to give you a couple stats before the replay starts. This tank has a frontal hull armor of 176 millimeters. The sides are 76.2 millimeters and the rear is 50.8 millimeters. The turret has 88 millimeters of armor frontally, 88 millimeters of side armor, and 76.2 millimeters of rear armor. This tank has a speed limit of 28 kilometers per hour. It's got 700 hit points for health, and the gun is pretty epic on this tank. It's got 110 millimeters of AP penetration, and for APCR rounds, it's got 180 millimeters of penetration. That's pretty darn good at tier 5. Holy cow. Also, this gun has 0.43 meters of dispersion at 100 meters, so that's not very accurate. It's kind of bad. I guess there's the downside to the gun. And the aim time is 2.29 seconds, so that's pretty good. And one last thing, the gun does 75 alpha damage for AP and APCR rounds. So pretty good all around for the gun, and the armor is really epic on this tank. It's a pretty beast of a tank, and you're going to see how well Veslar drives this tank in this game. One downside though is he's going to be using premium rounds, so I warn you, don't get too upset. It's going to be pretty good though.
Let's get this show on the road.
So look at that. Right from the get-go, he takes 90 hit points of damage from his teammate. What a great start. And he still has a great game. It'll just show how amazing this tank is. So he's headed towards the hill with a couple of his teammates right now. It'll be interesting to see what he does in a second here. Drive straight into a train. Who knows what he was thinking then? So if you look at this tank, it doesn't really have very good sloping anywhere, but it makes up for it with the incredibly high amount of armor rating that it has. But yeah, like I said, no sloping, so there's not going to be any extra armor rating from that. Alright, so as he's driving up this hill, one of his teammates is already taking some damage. Let's see what he's going to do. So here's a very notable thing that he starts to do. He locks onto his target, so he can keep moving. Whether or not you're a good player, this is a pretty good tactic to use. So he's slightly angling his armor and driving at the same time. He's taking fire from at least 5 different tanks, but he's locking onto his targets and then moving back and forth to try and avoid taking hits. Just watch as he takes this guy on the hill up here. So he completely gave him his side, but he's not taking any damage. Took the first shot, but after that he couldn't be penetrated.
Ready to fire. Enemy is hit. Penetration.
See how effective locking onto your target like that is? So, he already has a top gun. 6 kills. He just drove in there like it didn't matter at all. He took fire from every single tank at the same time. And he only lost Let's see here, 215 health points so far, and 90 of that was from his teammate.
Target acquired. Enemy
Oh,
armor
he got
is
trapped.
damaged. Penetration. Target. Enemy armor is destroyed. Enemy armor is destroyed.
So we just lost another 50 health points there.
Let's roll.
But look at that, 435 health points left. All of that armor. I think he's going to do just fine. 8 kills. 8 kills on this tank. His adrenaline really has to be pumping right now. Alright, I think I'm going to fast forward it just a little bit for this part. Alright, here we go.
We didn't even scratch them.
Sorry about that.
We didn't even scratch them. Penetration. Enemy armor is damaged. Got him.
So, like I said, here is where he starts to load premium ammo. You can imagine he's getting a little tense here because he has so many kills and he doesn't want to mess up. So see how he's being careful. He doesn't want to engage himself in a bad position because he could still lose this match.
Enemy armor is destroyed.
It's 2-on-4 right now. Ten kills. That poor light tank over there has no chance whatsoever.
Enemy armor is hit.
What is that tank? A PZ-38T.
Penetration.
He's only tier 3. Versus this brutal monster of a tank. Who would have thought a tier 5 tank could be so terrifying?
Enemy armor is destroyed. Enemy vehicle destroyed.
The gun doesn't even look scary on this tank, but it's putting everyone to shame.
We've lost the track. One of our tracks is damaged.
Oh, he gave his rear to someone.
Penetration.
There, he got a track on that guy.
Enemy armor is damaged. We didn't penetrate their armor. Penetration. Ready to fire.
Here it is.
Enemy armor is destroyed.
1-on-1. 13 kills of the enemy team. What a match so far. Now it just comes down to whether or not he's going to win. Can he take down the last tank? We will find out. There he is.
Penetration.
It's a Chiha. It's a Chiha tier 3 light tank.
Penetration. Ready to fire. Target unlocked.
This guy understands that he has no chance. He should have just kept driving.
Enemy armor is damaged.
He got stuck. That's going to be it for him. There it is. 14 kills. 14 kills. You'll be able to check out the player's stats. I'll send a link into the description to see all of the medals that he received and all the damage that he did. Thanks for watching, guys.